I left Dukak's office, walked down the hall, and stepped into the bar. It was still early, very early for thieves, so the only folks there were people having a celebratory breakfast after a night of work, and the ones working on getting over a celebratory night. Torm the Woad and Edgar the Reese were undoubtedly the latter.
"Hey, Sharper,"
Edgar said cheerily over a small cup of glorp, crushed peanuts and honey, so basically peanut butter. Torm just groaned. "Hey, boys," I said, sitting down at the table with them. "How's life?"
"We're broke again,"
Torm said without looking up.
"But we're happy, and that's what matters,"
Edgar said. Torm gave him a puffy-lidded look. They were kind of perfect. Torm and Edgar were both thugs in the Thieves' Union. I was a super squishy magic user, not even a glass cannon, because I didn't pack that kind of punch. They were tanks. They were good company, and they were perpetually in need of work. I could recruit them into my crew, go back to Dukak, and have this quest done by the middle of the month. "Can I get either of you a drink?"
"Bloody Mary,"
Torm said.
"And thanks, Sharper."
"Milk for me,"
Edgar said around a spoonful of smashed peanuts and honey.
"Milk,"
Torm said.
"Since when did you start drinking milk?"
"I always drink milk with glorp,"
Edgar said.
"You're just usually passed out."
"Have you tried glorp with chocolate?" I asked him.
"That sounds strange,"
Edgar said. "You're probably right," I said, standing up. The world just wasn't ready for a Reese's milk, chocolate, and peanut butter cup. I flagged down the lone server and paid for a glass of milk and a Bloody Mary. With his hair of the dog on the way, Torm sat back in his seat and made the effort to be civil.
"You well?"
"Yeah," I said. "I got named, remember? Big day in a thief's life."
"Oh yeah, that was good. Lamb's gonna have a hard time living that down."
Lamb was a Reese pickpocket who'd tried to build his rep by trashing mine. Big mistake. I put my hands on the table. "Got some new armor and a cloak. Relationship with the girlfriend is going well, all things considered. I was even thinking of putting together a crew."
"That's smart,"
Torm said, his eyes looking for the server.
"Always said you were a smart one, didn't I, Edgar?"
"You said he was too smart,"
Edgar said.
"I guess he's supposed to be, with a name like Sharper, right?"
Torm said, giving me a greasy grin. The server appeared with the drinks. "So how about it?" I said as Torm took his tomato juice, vodka, and celery stick in hand. "Would the two of you be willing to join my crew?" Edgar looked at Torm. Torm looked at his Bloody Mary.
"Look, Alan."
"Sharper,"
Edgar said, correcting him.
"Yeah,"
Torm said.
"I know you're new to the Thieves' Union, but asking someone to join your crew isn't like hiring them for a job.